Right guys, Gaft is back with the explanation to the gimmicked 3-card monte, or as Robert Ball Magician says, 5-card monte, because it does use 5 cards. You are going to use a Jack of Spades, 10 of Spades. This is just basically 2 cards stuck together. You are going to want a regular 10 of Spades, and then you're going to want to make 3 gimmicked cards. This is a ace 10 of spades. I've literally cut a 10 in half, cut an ace in half and stuck it on an indifferent card. You're going to do the same with the king 10 and a queen 10. These are 2 cards stuck together. It does make performing this card not awkward, but these cards are stiff, there isn't any flex. It would be better if you could get these cards printed. Printbymagic.com would probably print these cards for a couple of quid a card. So the whole trick might cost you about 8 quid or something, but it works for me. So you're going to start out with the king and queen 10 of spades, the king on the top. And you've got to imagine that these are going to be in your pocket. They need to be round this way so that when you turn this card over, it will show the 10. So it's going to be the 10 is on the right hand side. So these are going to be in your pocket. And then you're going to start the trick with the 10 of spades ace on the bottom, followed by the regular 10, followed by the double facer. Right, how I present this trick might be different to how you want to present it, but this works for me. So you're going to have these cards together and do a frustration count, showing a jack. And then instead of turning this over now, I'm just going to push these 2 10s aside and show we've got 2 10s. You can show the backs. You're then going to place this jack back on top, but you're going to get a break under the top 2 cards. So when you square everything up, you've got a 2 card break with this card on the bottom. You're then going to say, well, you're not going to really say it, you're just going to do it. You're just going to pick up these 2 cards, take this card and move it to the top, making sure you don't flash this ace, and then turn everything over. So right, we've just turned the jack over, so you can show the 2 10s, and you're going to say, where is the jack? Well, they should naturally say the jack is here, but this is a 10. Now you need to move this middle 10 to the top, so I wouldn't even say anything. I just quickly grab it and move it to the top. So look, we've got 3 10s. All you're going to do now is get a break under this top 10. This is why I'm saying, because it's these cards are 2 cards thick, they don't bend like normal cards do, so it's quite awkward. So the way I get my break is I show the 3 10s, and when I'm grabbing them from the back, I'm going to have my fingers under these bottom 2 cards, so that when under the bottom card, so that when I square it up, I can get a break. In fact, now the break is only under the top card, sorry. So under cover, you're going to put your fingers on these 2 cards. When you square everything up, you're going to get a break under the top card. You're then going to say, well, it's a good job I've got a card in my pocket. You're going to place this card face down, and then you're going to turn these 2 over as 1. It's a good job I got a jack in my pocket. So now we've got 3 10s and a jack of spades. What you're going to do now is take these 10s, you're going to flip everything over and put this jack under the top 2 cards. But you need to make sure you don't flash that this is actually a gimmick card. So you just turn it over quickly, use cover of this card to cover that, slide this underneath and show the jack is face up. You'll now just do a Elmsley count. My Elmsley counts aren't the best, but it works for me. I'm not going to go over what an Elmsley count is now, although I should do. How I do an Elmsley count, I hold all 3 cards like this. I'm going to pull off the first card. I'm going to push off these 2 whilst putting this one back underneath. So you're going to go 1, push off 2 cards, push this one back underneath, clip it, 2, 3, 4. And that card has disappeared. And when I mean disappeared, I mean it's disappeared, because now we've got 4 10s. All you're going to do now is get another break under the top card, square it all up, catch your break. Now it's a good job I've got another card in my pocket. Place this card on top, turn over these 2 top cards, making sure you don't flash like I did then, and say, look, we've now got 4 10s and a jack of spades. What you need to do now is get a break under these top two cards. So just get your finger under here. When you square everything up, catch a break under the top two cards. Because what you are going to do now is seemingly take the jack and place it somewhere in the packet. But all you're going to do is take these two cards, these are a double. The bottom card, you're just going to pull it down like this and slide this under the bottom card. The bottom card is not a regular card, but you can still just pull it down with your thumb, pull the bottom card down and put this somewhere in the middle. You can then show that you've put the jack somewhere in the middle. Turn all these cards face down, pull out the bottom card, which is a 10, place it on the table, and then you're going to do another Elmsley count. So you're going to show 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Now you might be thinking this isn't a 10, but this is in fact a 10. But what is a good poker hand? This is the kicker. You're going to turn them all over this way and show that you've got a royal flush in spades. So that's how the trick works, guys. Do not flash the back. You've got a funny card here. But I'm just going to quickly show you again so you can catch it. So you've got your king and your queen, making sure that the 10 is here, so when you turn it over you will be showing the 10. That's in your pocket or wherever. Ace on the bottom, regular 10, jack. Not that way around though, this way. Right, I'm going to show you, we've got 3 cards. We've got a jack of spades and I've got a couple of 10 of spades. Put the jack on top, get a break under the top 2 cards. Right, we're going to turn the jack over, but don't bother saying that. Just grab the bottom card, flip it over and turn everything over. So we've got a face down jack and 2 10 of spades. We'll give it a little wave and the jack vanishes to show 3 10 of spades. Catch a break under the top card. It's a good job I've got a card in my pocket which just so happens to be the jack of spades. So now we've got 3 10s and a jack. Turn all these over, put this second from bottom, show the jack is there. You're going to do your Elmsley count to show 4 cards and your card has vanished. And when I mean vanished because now we've got 4 10 of spades. Square everything up, catch a break under the top card. It's a good job we've got another card in it. Turn the double over to show another jack of spades and 4 10 of spades. Square everything up, catch a break under the top 2 cards. Right, we're just going to put this jack somewhere in the pack. It's basically going, this double is going second from bottom. Square it up, show that the jack is in the middle. Turn it over, take out the bottom card. You're going to do another Elmsley count. Don't flash like I did. Now you're wondering if this is it is a 10 of spades. But what is a good poker hand? I'm hoping it's a royal flush. So I do hope that tutorial was clear enough, guys. You do need to create these gaffs. So it does take a few cards to create it. I tried to do it by cutting a 10 in half. It's hard to get them the right size. So I ended up cutting 1, 2, 3 10. So you need 5 of the same card if you've got it. So that's how the gimmicked 3 card Monte, or as Robert Ball Magician says, 5 card Monte card trick works, guys. So comment, subscribe, like, and come back tomorrow for another card trick. Cheers.